You know what they say, life's better behind bars. Well, not those kind of bars. In this video, I'm gonna unbox and review a set of Folsom Prison bars made by one of my favorite companies, Tab Performance. Now let's hop into it. I wanna give a huge shout out to Casey over at Tab Performance for sending me these bars. Today we're gonna put it on my buddy Marx's 19 Street Glide back here.
No, it's 18.
It's 18? It's an 18 Street Glide. That's what we're gonna do. Oh, geez, I'll just start over. Today we're gonna be installing them on my buddy Marx's 18 Street Glide. So I'm not gonna show the whole installation process. I will, however, show fishing the wires through the bars because they claim that these are gonna be the easiest set of bars that you have to fish the wires through. So we'll see. I'll leave an affiliate link down in the description if you're interested in purchasing a set of these. And I do want to note 5% of the sale will go to Wheels for Warriors USA. And this is a veterans group that supports veterans, so 2 thumbs up to that. All right, now let's unbox these bad boys. I haven't opened these yet. They've been sitting in my living room for about a month because I wanted to get his first reaction and my first reaction. All right.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead and open those bad boys out.
Ooh.
All right.
Yeah.
Got the bars all nicely wrapped here.
Nice packaging.
You got some cardboard. You got some more stuff in here. So right here we have a braided cable sleeve to where we're supposed to feed the wires through. It's supposed to make it so you don't need any spray silicone or strings or anything like that. I'll show the process when we're gonna go ahead and pull the wires through. So can't wait for that part. So all in all, I mean, these are pretty heavy duty. We're going to just unwrap the ends here. We don't want to unwrap this yet because we don't want them getting all scratched up when we're installing them. I'll let you get a knife and cut into these. There's a couple features that I do want to go over that you can see just by unwrapping to about here. So one thing that Casey wanted me to point out is the taper on the end here. On a lot of other bars, it'll taper down real thin, so it kind of looks weird and you can't really use that part of the bar to clamp anything to. So this is real slight right here. And also the other thing he wanted me to point out is the entire bar is coated. On other bars, they kind of stop the coating where you put the grips on. And these right here, I mean, completely coated, and this will make it so you don't get any corrosion or anything underneath there. And you can tell down here, all this is completely coated as well. There's only one thing to do now. We gotta go ahead and take the old bars off and get the wires out and wire these bad boys up. So we'll be back. All right guys, so we got the old stock bars off, and this is what I wanted to point out. Notice here, the stock bars don't have the coating on the end here, and after time that could cause some corrosion, and we definitely don't want that. Now, we gotta run the wires through the Tab Performance ones. We're gonna get rid of these because these are junk. Nobody likes the stock bars. And I'll go ahead and show you guys the comparison after we get the new ones on the seating positioning. These are probably what, I don't know, like 8 inches. These are 12 inches. So as you can see right here, I mean, sitting on the table, these are gonna be way higher. They have a pretty nice pullback on them, so it won't have to be reaching as far. All in all, these are just gonna be way better. And these are freaking beefy too. They're heavy, so heavy duty. Like it. So we're about ready to start wiring up these bars, and before we do that, I want to show you this braided sleeve. And on their website, they got a YouTube video, which I'll link down in the description. You take a 1/4-inch socket right here, 1/4-inch socket, and this is 11/32. You slide it through the socket, and then we're going to take some tape and tape this on here. And after this is taped on there, you slide it into the bars, and it'll feed down out through the bottom here. Feed the sleeve through the socket. You got that. And then we're gonna wrap some tape on the end here so that way it doesn't fall off. You don't wanna do too much. You won't be able to fish it through. Oh, it felt like it. There it goes. Hey!
Hey, look at that.
All right, we got it. All right, so as you guys can see, socket's right here. Then you just reach your hand in there. Okay, so we're starting off with the throttle side, and basically the directions say you're gonna stack the two plugs right there, so that you're not gonna stack them right on top of each other. You kind of have to stagger them. Mark's is gonna go ahead and put those into the sleeve there. Now that it's in there, if you pull on the actual wire, it works as pretty much like a Chinese finger trap. You're gonna be tugging that down through there. The wires aren't gonna come out. All right, guys, we're gonna pull these wires through and hopefully it goes swell. Okay, they're both moving in at the same pace here, so that's a good thing. Almost all the way through.
Almost, a little more.
All right, so we got the throttle side through. Now it's time to do the other side.
Many months later.
It's about 2 months later. We got these bars finally all wired up. We ended up having to get wire extensions that we didn't know, so that's our fault. And as far as wiring these, putting the wires through and fishing them, super easy. All this in here is nicely grounded down, so it was easy to pull these wires through. So now we're gonna do a little time lapse of putting the bars back on the bike, and then after that, we'll go ahead and give you our thoughts about it. All right, guys, we finally got them all installed. Make sure if you're doing these 12 inches, you get the wire extensions. That'll save you a bunch of trouble. We installed heated grips as well, and compared to the stock ones, these completely blow them out of the water. They have a real nice finish. We took all the bubble wrap and the plastic wrap on it, so they're packed really good. So as far as the wiring process, I feel like it was pretty easy. What do you think, Marcus?
Yeah, very easy, especially with the little wire grabber finger trap thing.
If we can do it, you can do it. Probably 10 times faster.
Oh yeah.
As far as the width on these, I ended up getting on this, and it's perfect width. As far as the bars turning full lock, I'm 5'9", and I'm able to do this very easily without overextending my arm. If you measure them from the point to point, you're looking at about 15.5 inches, so if you guys were wondering on that. Now when you're installing these, you can use the stock brake and hydraulic cable. This is a 18th Street Glide, but in order to use them, what would we have to do here?
We have to kind of adjust where it mounts to the reservoir itself, you know, spin it, and then kind of reroute the way the brake line goes to make it nice.
Yeah, so you will have to reroute those down in there. It's not bad. You cut a few zip ties and whatnot, but they will reach. You might notice that we had to put the stock windshield back on, and that's kind of our fault because with the Clockworks, which is a great windshield, when you had it on here, the tips of the bars would rub up against the windshield. So eventually we're gonna have to take this apart real quick and then roll these bars back, and that'll fix that. Right now with Marcus sitting on the bike, he's about an inch shorter than me. You're 5'8".
Yeah.
How do these feel to you?
They feel very comfortable.
They're a lot better than the stock handlebars?
Oh yeah. Yeah, way better.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's nice full turn, very nice, comfortable.
He's definitely gonna like these a lot better. No more of the handlebars going pretty much into your sides because they're so short. If you guys are interested in getting a set of these bars, which I highly recommend, the width on them are perfect for your slow speed maneuvers. I'll leave an affiliate link down in the description. And again, I want to thank Tab Performance for sending my buddy Marcus these bars over here.
Yeah, thank you again.
Now the main thing that Tab Performance is known for is their exhaust, of course. So if you want to check out some of the reviews that I did on their Tab Performance 50 cal exhaust, check out this video right here. As always, this is Jogo and Marcus from Jogo Motorcycle Adventures, and until next time, ride on.